Howdy, howdy. All right, so I just want to say a couple things about the ongoing conflict in Israel and Palestine. A lot of things I'm encountering with people I talk to about it, specifically older people, maybe 35 and older, approximately. People have been indoctrinated by pro-Israeli rhetoric for the better part of a generation or more. Before the internet, we had network news. Network news was very scripted, very regimented, not like it is today. And there was a particular message about Israel. And that message, in summation, was unequivocal support for Israel. Period. Full stop. No nuance. No details available. Pro-Israel all day, every day. You don't question it. That's changed. The landscape has changed. The internet has changed the game. The information game is wide open. We are turning that game around. We are showcasing that the Palestinians live as hostages, that they live in basically an open-air prison in Gaza. Our government gives the Israelis $3.8 billion in military aid a year to commit genocide and apartheid. And you will not hear that back in those days when it was just network news. You would not hear this. It was all pro-Israel. Israel can do no wrong. Israel, good. Palestine, bad. That's all you heard for the longest time. It's not the truth. It's never been the truth. So I'm really excited to live in this time where we can see the Palestinians break out from all of this propaganda, and the world can finally wake up to what is actually going on there. And that is that the Palestinians live in a prison and they live like hostages. And it's sad. It's genuinely sad. Genuinely pathetic that we're funding their oppression. It sickens me to my core to know my tax dollars is going straight to Israel so that they can commit genocide and apartheid against the Palestinians. You should be disgusted. Some of the stories are just gut-wrenching. They break me. They just break me. But I feel that's changed. I feel that the momentum has changed in the dialogue, in the discourse, in the propaganda. We have more power than we've ever had before as just individual people, and we need to use it. We need to get out pro-Palestine messages to free Palestine from the Israelis. And here's the thing. I'm pro-Israel in the context of the people. I love the people of Israel. I do not like or support the far right-wing authoritarian government committing genocide and apartheid. Okay? And no one should. And America looks awful. Absolutely awful that we're like one of the main funders of these atrocities. It's enraging. I feel a big change though coming. I feel a shift coming against all these things we've been fighting against over in the Middle East. Things never changing, never ever changing. But now we have a chance to change the message, and I see it changing. I feel it changing. But I mean, you're going to run into older people though who are so indoctrinated that they won't be on board. Once again, this is like a generation or two of network news brainwashing, of people being told a fabricated story of who's the good guy, who's the bad guy, what's actually happening and what's not happening. So I notice I'm running into people who are just indoctrinated to the core. Like, it's hard to break through to them. But I think if we keep this up, keep exposing it on our feeds, we're going to convince a lot of hearts and minds. And I want you to do that. I want you to find the best pro-Palestinian news and share it everywhere. Because we can play a small piece in this by changing hearts and minds of people in our circles to be pro-Palestinian for the first time. And that's powerful. So embrace that power and help make this change in the zeitgeist, because we need it. So hope you guys are having a lovely weekend. Leave me a comment down below. I'll talk to you soon.